Hi guys, welcome back to Irish Footy Vlogs and welcome back to another League of Ireland news video. This is Monday's edition where I consolidate all the League of Ireland news into one manageable package. So let's get straight into this one, guys. Now first up, I'll start with UCD, guys, and 15-year-old playmaker Jake Doyle was the second trialist last week who trialled with League One side Shrewsbury Town. He trained with the under-18s throughout the week and played 2 games with the under-16s. During his second game, he scored 2 goals, voted man of the match, and was described as the best player on the park. No surprise that Jake has been asked to go back in January with the Shrews, so well done Jake and best of luck with that one. Now moving to the northwest into Donegal up to Finn Harps, and they're delighted to announce that Stephen Doherty has re-signed with the club ahead of the 2021 campaign. Doherty is the second Harps Academy product to be confirmed to the senior setup in 2021, having represented the club at under 17, under 19 level before penning his first pro deal in 2019. He had this to say to finnharps.ie. I'm delighted to be back. Last year was very tough with everything going on, but I think we really pulled together, and at the end it was great to avoid a playoff. Hopefully now we'll get back in, have a good pre-season and kick on once the season starts. So more re-signings at Finn Harps. Now over the weekend, Waterford FC confirmed their first re-sign in Brian Murphy. They've re-signed another Murphy, this time it's Darrell. The former Republic of Ireland international had this to say on re-signing for the club. I'm delighted to be back for 2021. Hugely exciting times for the club with the appointments of Cabinteely and Mike Newell. The club is making major strides this year. We went so close last year and it's easy to be deflated, but the way the club is working now this off-season is impressive. The new manager and his assistant are already looking at players both here and across the water. I think the fans will get behind us when they see how prepared we are for February. So interesting stuff there from Darrell. Darrell came in obviously last season, had an injury for a good while. I think he featured in the last few games but didn't look up the pace, if I'm honest about it. But interesting that he's given the game away a bit regarding transfers. But Waterford brought in a lot of gems last season from Britain, and you just get the feeling they're going to do that again. So interesting to keep an eye on Waterford ahead of 2021. Now obviously in the off season I've been doing these League of Ireland news videos daily for the last 3 weeks or so, and there's been nothing coming out of St.Patrick's Athletic. But good news at the Intracore club today is that Jamie Lennon has signed a new contract with the club. Lennon, who recently played and scored in Ireland's under-21 win at Luxembourg, is a defensive midfielder. He was voted the player of the month in the last month of the season at St. Patrick's Athletic, and at 22 I think he can really kick on. So I think that's a good signing for Pats, and you know, be interested to see if Lennon can kick on next season. Now Wexford FC are delighted to announce that defender Paul Cleary is signed for the 2021 season. The 21-year-old made 4 appearances for the club in 2020 after joining on loan from Premiership side St. Patrick's Athletic back in February. Unfortunately, his time though at Ferrycarrig Park was cut short when the leagues put on hold in March. Obviously the Saints were called him back to Richmond Park. But yeah, no, this is a good signing for Wexford. I didn't see a way in for him at St. Pat's. I did see him in a friendly against Drogheda, and he's a good player. He is a good player. But there's a lot of options there at Pats, I suppose, in regards to defenders and that. But excellent signing for First Division club Wexford, in my opinion, and will definitely strengthen them. He can play centre-back as well, so he gives them that dimension too. Now some Dundalk news, and they have confirmed that John Mountney has left the club, having made almost 300 competitive appearances for the Lily Whites over the space of 9 seasons, winning 5 League of Ireland titles, 3 FAI Cups and 3 League Cups. He's decided to move on to pastures new. It's hard to believe that John's still only 27, by the way. He seems like he's around a good while, but it'd be interesting to see where he goes to next, and obviously he's been a great servant for Dundalk. Staying with Dundalk though, and they've announced that Jimmy Corcoran, the reserve 21-year-old goalkeeper, has also left the club. So as it stands, I think they don't have a goalkeeper. Rogers retiring. I think McCary has gone as well. So interesting stuff to see who they bring in there. Now moving to the Midlands and Athlone Town, and they have signed Dylan Hand from their Midland neighbours Longford Town. The 21-year-old defender also played for Dundalk and Chesterfield, so another great addition for Athlone Town. Now down south, we're moving to Cove Ramblers, and they have announced that 26-year-old defender John Kavanagh has signed a new deal with the club. The experienced fullback made 16 appearances in 2020, having joined from Waterford at the beginning of the year. He also spent a part of 2017 campaign on loan at Coleman's Park, making 9 appearances and picking up a First Division runners-up medal. John came through the youth setup at Ringmahon Rangers before joining Cork City's academy in 2011, where he captained their under-19 side. He would quickly break into the first team and made over 50 appearances at Cork City, as well as enjoying loan spells at both Waterford and Finn Harps in the Premier Division in 2018 and 19. So yeah, again, another guy a bit like John Mountney, only 26. Feels like he's been around ages, but good signing for Cove Ramblers. Cabinteely have lost obviously a number of first team players already, but they're delighted to announce that the trio of Jack O'Reilly, Jem Campion and Joe Hyland are promoted to the Cabinteely first team squad for 2021 from the club's under-19 panel. We all know the great work that goes on at Cabinteely with their youth, etc, etc, but with a raft of first team players leaving again, I do feel that they need to, they need the young players to come trumps for them nearly every season. That's not easy either, but congratulations on those players, by the way, for getting up to the seniors, and hopefully they can make an impact for the club. So that's about it, guys, for Monday's roundup. Stay tuned for tomorrow's roundup, providing we have enough news. If you're new, like the video, subscribe, and hit your bell notification button so you don't miss a video. And thanks for watching as always, guys. See you later. Good luck. Bye bye now.